Timer beeped and I looked like an idiot. I showed up with a safe bet pistol, all swagger, like I already knew how the day went. First run, I yanked it, fumbled the reset, and the dude 2 lanes over laughed under his breath. That sound sticks in your teeth, so I did what I hate doing. I benched the gun I came to prove, and I reached for the one I kept treating like a boring backup. No hype, no fan club, just a pistol I never bothered to respect. And grabbing it felt like a surrender, like I was about to make it worse, like I was about to miss again. Only now, I didn't even have a serious gun to hide behind. Buzzer hits. I press out. First shot breaks, and it doesn't punish me. Sights settle. Next one lands. No drama, no weirdness. It just runs. That's the list. Pistols that earned respect when I didn't have time to coddle them. And the last one, I talk the most trash. Then it shut me up in public. I don't remember the date. I remember the drive, FM radio, fading in and out, Bucky's cups sliding around the passenger floor, and that flat Texas light that makes everything look dusty even when it isn't. And I remember why I was even on that road. A Beretta PX4 Storm. All because of one text. 4 is better than it looks. Range was edge of town, Texas. Tin roof. Tired AC. Concrete lanes that smelled like burnt powder and old oil. 2 dudes in the next bay. Talked loud like they owned the place. Steel case rattled in a coffee can. The PX4 looked worse under those lights. Like a raffle gun. Like a joke wearing a Beretta logo. I loaded mags just to get it over with. I wanted one clean failure, so I could drive home satisfied. First string ran fine, that pissed me off, so I sped up. Mid-run, press, click, stomach dropped. That here it is feeling hit hard. I glanced down and saw it. I'd bumped the damn lever and decocked it like an idiot. My fault, not the guns. I ran it again, harder, faster splits, sloppy grip on purpose. By the third mag, I realized I wasn't testing it anymore. It was testing me. 2 lanes over, a guy shut up mid-sentence. What the hell is that? I hated saying it. X4. It earned respect, but I still don't like how easy it is for me to screw it up. The Canik TP9SF got sold to me as a smart buy. Not, you're gonna love it. Not, this thing's a killer. Just smart. That word makes me suspicious. Smart usually means compromise with a grin. So I bought it to prove a point. I expected the budget gun moment the first trip out. Mushy trigger, weird reset, some little failure I could circle with a pen and feel right about. It didn't show up. Second trip, I went in pissed off. No warm-up, cold draws, timer, fast pairs. I kept waiting for it to get sloppy when I got sloppy. It just kept doing the simple stuff clean. Press, break, reset, same every time. Like it didn't care what mood I was in. Mid-string, I felt the gun do something odd, like the slide hesitated. My stomach dropped. I stopped, checked it, ready to talk trash. Nothing was wrong. I was chasing ghosts because I wanted an excuse. That's the part that annoyed me. It started doing the boring work so well, I ran out of reasons to look down on it. I still didn't love what it represented. This whole value pick vibe. But I stopped laughing at it. And what came after that wasn't smart at all. It was the one that made me question my own hands. Summer carry makes you honest real fast. Thin shirt, sweat everywhere, and the SAR9 Gen3 sits on my hip like it's trying to snitch on me. It prints when I bend, it bumps chairs, it makes me do that little shirt tug crap in public that I hate. For actual summer carry, it's a bad idea. And I know it. If you want disappears under a t-shirt, this ain't it. But here's the part that screwed with me. Same week, late night, house quiet, AC humming, and I hear a weird scrape outside. Not a movie moment, just that small sound that makes your stomach tighten. I don't reach for the slim carry gun, I reach for the SAR9. Full grip, easy press. It points like it's already lined up, my hands are damp and half asleep, and it still feels planted. That's the condition it shines in. When I'm not dressed for comfort and I'm not trying to look normal, when I just need a pistol that sits solid and behaves. I hate that truth. because it means the SAR9 doesn't earn respect on my belt. It earns it in the dark, when nobody's watching and I can't pretend. Comfort matters. And I still don't like keeping a gun around that only wins when things feel wrong. Last year, I took my main carry pistol G48 on a long drive because I trusted it more on paper. Solid name, solid reputation, the kind of gun you grab so your brain can shut up. Halfway through the day, it turned into work. Seatbelt kept rubbing the grip. Getting in and out of the truck, the holster shifted. Every stop turned into that stupid little dance. Shirt tug, belt tweak. Am I printing? Is anybody looking? I got so irritated I stopped trusting my own judgment. Then the threat moment hit. Gas station, bright lights, people too close. I reached for my wallet and my cover rode up just enough to feel my face heat. Nobody said a word, but I knew. That was enough. So I pulled off, popped the console, and there it was. The Glock 48 I almost didn't bring. I cleared it, swapped over, and shoved the 48 into the exact spot that had been chewing me up all day. First thing I noticed wasn't weight. It was silence. No digging grip. No seatbelt fight. Walking back into that same gas station, I didn't do the shirt tug once. An hour later, I forgot it was on me. And I touched that slim Glock slide just to confirm it. And what came after that wasn't comfort at all. It was the gun that made me argue with myself. I don't like how fast I trusted the Springfield Echelon 4.0C. It makes me look easy. Like my rules fold the second a gun feels right in my hand. A while back in Fort Worth, I walked into a shop with a pistol I already decided to trade. Not browsing, not shopping, just business. Glass case glare, pen chained to the counter, receipt printer screaming, two guys behind me shifting like I was blocking the whole damn line. The clerk punched the numbers, looked up, and slid the offer across like it was fair. It wasn't. Lower than I wanted. Of course it was. Then he set the Echelon 4.0C in my hand. No pitch, no hype, just the gun, and my brain went quiet for half a second. That quiet pissed me off because I knew what it was, that this fixes things feeling that gets people to do dumb trades and call it discipline. I tried to hand it back and stick to the plan. My hand didn't move. The clerk didn't rush me. He just waited. That silence felt loud. I signed anyway. Walking out, receipt in my pocket, I didn't feel proud. I felt bought, and I still carried that 4.0C like I trusted it, while that trade number kept scratching at the back of my head, like a warning I ignored. This winter, you're still paying extra for confidence, my buddy said, sliding his Taurus G3C onto the bench like it was a mic drop. He's got that cheap gun mindset where every nicer pistol is marketing, and he loves saying it loud enough for strangers to hear. I had the Grand Power K100 with me, and I already felt the trap. If I win, I'm showing off. If I lose, I'm a clown. We made it simple. Indoor range, foggy glasses, cold air leaking in every time the door opened. One cold run each, no warm-up, 10 shots on the timer. First clean hit wins, and the loser buys coffee. The K100's not convenient. It's heavier than I want, and it's not the pistol I pretend is practical, but on that buzzer, it did the one thing his G3C couldn't fake. Stayed flat when my ego tried to drive too hard. The recoil came back straight. The sights tracked like they were on rails, and my splits got faster without me feeling like I was about to lose the gun. My buddy started joking. Then he went quiet and watched my target instead. He ran his string and did fine, because he always does fine. Then he shrugged and said, "See, cheap still works." The K100 proved itself, but the argument didn't die. It just moved into my head, and it's still there. A pistol earns respect when it stays boring under the ugly stuff. Mixed ammo, dry gun, rush draws, sweat in your eyes, hands tired, head somewhere else. If it still runs clean, it starts taking my opinions away. And yeah, a couple of these still bug me. Stuff I don't review away. I just work around it because the gun keeps showing up when it counts. That opening screw up, that wasn't a fluke. That was me getting reminded what matters. The gun I wanted to flex failed me. The one I dismissed covered my ass. So, what's your pistol that earned respect after you talk shit about it? And which one on my list is the biggest lie? I'm Steve. Trust stays temporary. That's the part nobody likes saying out loud.